part.
I'm sitting first class with
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Mama, there goes that man. Fans live for games like this one.
Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at Atlanta, a really frustrating season for them. They're looking forward to the draft.
Checking out Atlanta, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
Man, we keep waiting for them to turn it around. And waiting, and waiting. And at this point in time, I'm just going to say it's probably not going to happen.
And one thing we've been keeping track of here, MP's not in my house declaration. He wants them to be the best home team in this league.
Well, so far, MP and his team have mostly done what they said they were going to do on their home court. It hasn't been 100% smooth sailing, but overall, I'd say he's sticking to his promise for the most part. They have these games circled on the calendar in the locker room, not because they want the guys to try harder, but because of the importance of taking care of these games on their own floor.
So the Houston starting five. They've got Jalen Duren, and it's Person in at the two. When you take a look at how the standings are shaping up, RJ, how badly do teams in the playoff mix want that home court advantage?
You want home court for as many rounds as possible. It's not a necessity, but it's definitely a plus. We'll see if the top teams are able to maintain their hold on it moving forward.
MP shot is good.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Hayes, the pass to Duren. Here's Person. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
A three from Wood. He can't get that one to fall. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter, and he drives in. MP, the pass to Wallace. Here's MP. Atlanta gets it back.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Cleared away by Person.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively. Wallace
pulls it in. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's MP. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Heat. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for Atlanta, they've gotten into a slump. The season has not gone as planned. You get the sense that they're discouraged and they can't find any answers.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
MP just showing off the vert.
Rockets trail by 5. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Person. His last outing, he had 24 points.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now here's Hayes. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Person's shot is good. Person's got 6 points. The Hawks lead by 6. Here's MP. And he lays it up and in.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
The Rockets have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Hayes for 3. It's hauled in by White.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Such a talented player. MP can take over a game, but he also knows how important it is to keep his teammates engaged.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Here's Person. He has 6. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Rizashay. Back to MP. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively, trying to get some closer looks.
Now here's MP. Quite good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Rockets trail by 5. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Last time they met was in Houston.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because they're...
Called by Atlanta. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ. But you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
So the Houston 5 right now. Here's Person. That one is off. Good D by Murray. Hawks trail by 5. Pass to MP. Power move from MP.
And this is how locked in MP is. Not letting the bump affect him in the slightest.
Here's Person. The rebound by Filipowski. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Houston leading by 3. Covered by MP. On the take.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Filipowski. Back to MP. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Rockets ball.
The Rockets have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Drops in the 3. And now it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
The Rockets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. That one's good for 2.
And MP loves getting this close to the rim. Feels comfortable from this area.
The foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Rebounded by the Hawks. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
And at 6'10", Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter. Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
With the drive, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
To the middle. The rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 4. They'll take on the Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse after this one. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Pass to Person. Wood with it. Checked by Murray. Wood misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. MP. Here's Rizachet. There's the 3. And that one's good. That makes them 2 for 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The 3 from Wood. Second chance shot. Duren, no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Big run right now for them, 11-2. They grab their own miss. Pass to Rizachet. To the inside. Here's MP. Can't get it to fall. The Rockets trail. Pulls it from 20. Can't hit that one.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Murray with it. Guarded by Wood. Tricky inside shot by Murray.
Well, Murray runs into some trouble, but he keeps his cool and gets through the shot.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Wood high post. MP's there. Great D that time from Murray. Atlanta leading by 3. MP outside. MP getting it done inside.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for MP.
He's having problems with his shot these days, and the analytics show that with his true shooting percentage headed down in the last 10 games. I wouldn't be surprised if he turned it around quickly, though.
Hayes, the pass to Duren. To the wing, right side. The 3 from Wood. Knocks down the long J. Wood's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Houston has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Hayes. Cans it with nobody near him. Hayes has got 9.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Down low. Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Right wing. Here's Person. Here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's what his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And the foul called on MP. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Houston up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half court.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Houston Rockets.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. Taking a peek now. Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yet tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
We got Repression, and it's Wallace in at power forward. So that's the Hawks 5. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He added 55 points, and they just couldn't stop him. Every time he let it go, you expected it to go in. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste. Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Wood outside, takes the 3. The rebound by Atlanta. White's got 7 rebounds in the game. 90 seconds into the second half now. Hayes misses.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Inside. And it's all tied up. MP's got 34 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Houston, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. The 3 from Wood. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
MP's shot is off.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Person. Off target from outside.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Out to the right wing. Here's Person. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Out to the right wing. The 3 from Wood. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got rebound number 7 tonight.
Yeah, great job by MP. Getting that shot off to earn a trip to the line. Nice.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. That free throw no good. He's off on the second. Houston in the lead. Here's Person. No good from outside.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Here's MP. Ooh, MP takes the contact and converts.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Jacks up a 3. And it's Wood. That time on the assist by Hayes. Hayes has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. To the paint. It's intercepted. Back comes Houston in transition. Person, no good. The Hawks have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Inside. MP hammers it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Person. He's averaging about 6 points per game. The Rockets again can't hit.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Hayes for 3. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
MP. The Rockets pull it in. Person's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play. Running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Atlanta.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Tipped away. Wood outside. The 3. It's hauled in by White. White's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Rockets lead by 3. Pass to Durham. Now Hayes. The 3 from Wood. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. MP's shot is good. MP's got 46.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. And since we have a second here, let's see which teams have dominated the offensive glass and second chance opportunities this season. Number 5, the Hawks.
One of the top second chance point clubs in the association. They really hit the offensive glass. He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And a nice finish on the layup. MP's got 48.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
The Rockets with another miss. The Hawks leading. And stolen by Wood. Back to Hayes. The teardrop from 18 feet away. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's MP. Oh, another one falls.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Wood outside. Back to Hayes. Shot to stop the run. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
MP no good. And it's Wood with the ball for Houston. Pass to Hayes. Back to Wood. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
And a foul called on him.
The Hawks is going to be right. We get the win back. A Hawk. We get the.
Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. And it's Person and it's shooting guard.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
MP. And they converted last on attempt number 3. MP's got 54 points. Here's Murphy. No good. That would have tied it.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Down low. Here's MP. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Farrell with the bucket.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
The Hawks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Rockets trail by 4. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Murphy. Fires the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's MP. Here's Roy. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Larson. Here's Person. Uncovered. Jump shot is good that time.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Murphy. From outside, off the mark.
They are just owning the boards right now.
From close range. And good! There's another!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Pass to Farrell. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 6th rebound on the night. Atlanta leading by 8. Here's MP. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Murphy. The rebound by Atlanta. Roy's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Filipowski, he's checked in for the Hawks. Ball comes in for Murray. And a change for the Rockets. Woods checked in for Farrell. Rockets trail by 10. And a foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5.
The Hawks are really not.
Wallace outside. From outside the arc. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Back to Hayes. Pass to Wood. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by White. White's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's MP. He got it again. Sensational. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
Yeah, it feels like he can't miss.
The 3 from Wood. He drops it from range. Wood's got 12 points here in the second half.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
And another dime for him.
He's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and commitment to keeping everyone else involved. Person, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Takes a three. Gets the three ball to go. And the Hawks lead by 18.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Duran. Here's Person. From deep. It's hauled in by White. White's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's MP. And it's good. He hits another one.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well. And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a...
And another one!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100 are the only higher-scoring games ever.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. And it's Houston's ball. Pass to Person to stop the run. The rebound by Filipowski.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, well, they're not helping things.
And he gets that one.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And the basket by Wood.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Here's MP. Cleared away by Person. And the Rockets shooting just 28% during this 4th quarter. No good on the three. The Hawks lead by 23. Down low. Here's MP. Good. He hits again.
That puts him even for 3rd on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
Man, I'm at a loss for words. His has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
And to equal a mark set way back in 1961 by Wilt Chamberlain, that tells you all you need to know.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And it's Houston's ball. Hayes for three. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And you can see how scary this team can be.
Yet another bucket.
That score moving him clear into 3rd all time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished.
He's surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961, and Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
To the paint. Another one goes. Incredible.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for second most points in a game. Unbelievable night.
And with 81 in the rear view, he has only Wilt's 100 mark left. This is the closest anybody has ever come.
Three from Wood. The shot, no good.
The one thing he and his coach have in common, they'll both have nightmares about this quarter. Yikes.
MP shot is off. Here's Person. He's guarded by Washington. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Duran. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
MP no good. And it's Houston's ball. Looking to get it going. Out to Wood. From downtown. Washington grabs the miss.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And the basket by MP.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Wood outside. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Chicken. Mom? Mom's having chicken with rice and beans. Are you going to eat chicken with rice and beans? No. Hey, are you going to eat the pizza? Yes. Man. I don't know about that. You didn't tell me that. Alright, I'm making you pizza. That's why I'm sorry you know.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
Are we we're all we good? Why we gotta face the players? Okay, we're still live.
You good, MP? These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
He's that fucking Hawk wheel, Hawk team who can still get a win.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Oh, what a group. He's just not quite in the running at this point, and while he's had a pretty good season, it doesn't look like he'll be a contender.
And the crop of young talent coming into the league this year, especially this group, has painted a very bright picture for the future of the NBA.
Oh, I totally agree. The talent pool keeps getting deeper every year. This league is in a great place right now.
And these home games have been very important to MP this season. He wants his squad to be seen as one of the toughest and most reliable home teams in the NBA.
I got to say, MP has been a rock at home for his team and these fans. He's shown tremendous focus and determination in defending the home court. And you can tell his efforts are inspiring his teammates.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. We've got Marion. Beasley is out there with George. Then it's Hansen. And it's Samuels in at the 4 spot. And teams getting geared up right for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the lottery.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. George passes to Samuels. A wide open look here for Marion. It's good from long range. Marion's got a couple of threes now in the first for Milwaukee.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be...
They've got MP. Keegan Murray is out there with Repression. Then there's Filipowski. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Phoenix was outstanding. He had 34 points and he was efficient out there. They've been winning lately and he's been the main reason as to why. Let's see if they can keep it up. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And the foul. So it's the Milwaukee Bucks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. Back right after this.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
Looking at Atlanta, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins, and now they know exactly what they need to work.
Thanks for joining us.
I don't go out to not
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Hansen, George out there with Beasley. Then there's Marion, and it's Samuels in at the power forward. Pass to Samuels. Offline with his three. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break. The Hawks trail by 8. Murray out there with Washington. Then it's MP. Then there's Filipowski. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Lets it fly. A nice shot by Moody.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible. Nice pass inside. Making things easy for him.
Here's Frazier. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Count that one.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Mobo. Beyond the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Milwaukee leading by 6. Here's Weber. A rebound by Washington.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And MP throws it down.
Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
Weber outside. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Filipowski. The Hawks working the ball around, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Hawks making a change here. Boys checked in. The Bucks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And the foul called on MP.
Well, look, their ball security has been non-existent. They have to calm down and do a better job taking control of the ball.
Here's Hansen. No good on the quick 3.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
MP, no good.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
The offensive rebound, out to Marion. Outside, George. And the Bucks miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
MP, up again. And it's put back in by White. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
That bucket in no time at all. And that's now 18 points from Keontae George. Pass to Rizachet. Inside. Here's MP. MP powers through the contact inside.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking...
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Tate.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
At least you get some extra rest tonight.
We keep winning all week.
You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
Lost.
facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. So a moment now to see the story for Zach Repression.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. They've got Cunningham, and it's Sharp in at the 3. And for the Hawks, they've got MP, and it's Repression in at the small forward position. And another home game for MP. Another opportunity for he and his squad to squash a quality team on their home floor. A matchup they haven't been quiet about wanting to win.
And with MP leading the way, they've been defending their turf. This is not an easy building for visiting teams to come into right now. The connection between this team and these fans has never been stronger.
Well, this last stretch of the season could be the final NBA games for some of the aging stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, you know, B.A., I made it 19 years in the league, and at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had.
Above the rim, MP rising up.
First quarter of play, a minute in. King, the pass to Sharp, to the left side wing. Here's Wennington. Drains the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
MP's shot is good. MP's got 6 points.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Wennington. Outside Sharp. This one for 3. Wallace pulls it in.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
MP's shot is good.
And this is how locked in MP is. Not letting the bump affect him in the slightest.
3-pointer Sharp. The shot won't fall. The Hawks have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. MP. White. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Knocked away. Stolen by MP.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You take a look at Phoenix. If the postseason were to start today, they'd be the 7th seed.
Well, I think for Phoenix, it's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play gritty, but they're just so inconsistent.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Great open look there.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's King. And it's all from 3-point range.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there.
And so in the game for the Suns, we've got Sharp, and it's Misi in at the 5 down low. MP no good. Suns trail by 13. It's Sharp with the drive. Wagner for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
It's stolen. Williamson outside. Pass to Sharp. He tries for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
It's Atlanta closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back after this.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
You know, for Phoenix, headed down the final month of the season, at this point, they are who they are, a middle-of-the-pack club.
Yeah, decidedly average. Maybe they'll turn the corner late. Who knows? We've seen it happen. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Hawks.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat, and pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Nothing else to add to that, guys.
Thanks for tuning in.
Please see you later. That part.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
They've got MP, and it's Wallace in at the 4. So that's the Hawks 5. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win. Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical. A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Suns trail by 7. Here's King. Pass to Cunningham from behind the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Wallace has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oh, MP with the hammer.
Things really going MP's way offensively. He's found the flow, and that's working for him.
Cunningham outside. A little mid-range shot is up. Yep, that one goes. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the night.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And that one's good. Whittington.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's King. He's got 16. And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And the basket by MP.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Fires the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Atlanta leading by 10. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
On the court for the Suns, getting the 4th quarter going. We've got Franz Wagner, and it's Williamson in at the 4-man position. MP shot it.
So there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's King. And that one comes up a bit short.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Wagner. Beyond the arc. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
0 defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
Getting it done inside. MP.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Suns trail by 13. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what... And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
And here's Cunningham outside. It's hauled in by White. White's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. To the middle. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Rizachet.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
Once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Cunningham on the wing. Here's Wennington. Three-pointer, no good.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Suns trail by 17. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
A nice shot by MP.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
The Suns shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Pass to Wallace from 8 feet. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Hendricks has got 5 rebounds tonight.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Buries it from 3. Kings got 20 points. The Hawks lead by 14. MP shot is off. Here's Wennington. Here's Sharp. Into the lane. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
So it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Baring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And we'll see you next time.
Can't be reaching like that, MP.
Yeah, we don't win that match. We never beat the What now is it for why you gotta put this fucking weight here? Oh wait, and it's fucking brown. Fire.
Why would you ever leave Nike? They're the GOAT.
Like, you fucking sister guys. That was
Fans are already pumped up, and the energy is visibly escalating outside of this venue. Hey fans, great to have you with us for the Eastern Conference Play-In Tournament. 7 and 8 seeds going at it for postseason qualification. In this one, you'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from... Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And the attrition of the long regular season showing itself. Both teams making do at less than full strength.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Longley is out there with Dort. Then there's Reed. And it's Clemens in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Atlanta, they've got MP. Wallace is out there with White. Then there's Repression. The three-point shot, so important in today's NBA, and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Love the determination. MP comes right at you.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Reed misses. MP kicks to Wallace. Back to MP. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And here's Doherty for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's MP. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got 6.
MP with a tough shot. That's really hard. Great concentration.
MP's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Pass to Jeffries. This one for 3. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And here's Longley. This game he had 12. The 3 ball gets the 3-pointer to fall. Jeffries got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the 76ers. Down low, here's MP, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 8.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Here is Jeffries. Last outing we saw him pour in 22. Here's MP. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And Repression, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
The 76ers trail by 4. Doherty outside. And the wide open shot from Reed. That's good, and it's Doherty with the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's MP. Clemens with the rebound.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that. And
Doherty kicks to Jeffries. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Hawks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And stolen by Doherty. To the left side wing. Jeffries, the pass to Clemens. That gives them the lead.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10.
The Hawks decide to talk it over. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Harper. Cunningham is out there with McGee. Then there's Doherty, and it's Graham in at the 4. Pass to Doherty from the arc. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
To the paint, here's Murray, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got his first points in this one.
And he never stops working. Murray keeps the feet moving and just never out of control. Great play there inside.
Now here is McGee. He's covered closely. Jordy, no luck. The Hawks leading by 5. To the inside. MP off with the layup.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And it's Graham missing. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. MP kicks to Murray. Here's MP. What a move, MP.
Unreal. MP putting the team on his back tonight.
The 76ers trail by 7. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line. And you have to love the presence MP brings to the floor each and every night.
It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And finished off by Jordy.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
63.
Where's the fouls today?
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They lack discipline at the defensive end, and it's drawing whistles. Too aggressive, going for the steals, and careless contesting shots.
Very careless shot. Yeah, they're giving up way too many free points. Always tough to overcome.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. A close one in this play-in tournament 7-8 game. The winner advances to the playoffs. The loser has another shot at it, Kenny.
Yeah, it's not actually do or die. It's like a game 6. If you lose tonight, you're sweating that next one.
Yeah, and I love this format. The more pressure, the more excitement for the fans.
Absolutely. That'll do it for our show tonight.
The sisters play tonight.
Hi, everyone. Glad to have you back for third quarter action of the play-in game. MP really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Wallace is out there with White. Then it's MP. Then there's Shea. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Jeffers can't get it to go.
You know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's MP, and the turnover again by Atlanta. The 76ers lead. To the middle, here's Jordy, and finished off by Jordy.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Jeffries can't get it to go.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Inside, MP. Jeffries with the rebound. 76ers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Reed misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Offensive rebound, MP, and the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 6 here in this quarter.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
Reed finds Graham. 3-pointer. Jeffries, good.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
The Hawks trailing. MP inside. He's against Jeffries. Wallace dishes to MP. MP powers through the contact inside.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And the foul called on MP. That's his... The 76ers trail by 12. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. He out there with Cunningham. Then there's Gordy. Then there's Harper. And it's Graham in at the 5 spot.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Oh, good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Murray. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Murray's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Atlanta. And a wide open look for Cunningham. A 3-pointer off the mark. Atlanta leading by 14. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
The Hawks decide to talk it over. Atlanta has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Count that bucket. MP's got 12 points. in just the second half.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Pass to Reed. And here's Doherty for three. Roy with the rebound.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Here's MP. Rebound by the 76ers.
Oh, man.
Doherty's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Reed has it in the corner. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
To the inside, and stolen by Longley. And Reed has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the three.
Pass to Washington. Here's MP. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Jeffrey's got 11 rebounds in the game. Longley for three. Filipowski grabs the board. Intercepted. And Reed has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
MP's shot is good.
If you allow him to get that close, he deserves to get scored on.
Toward the outside. 3-pointer.
They don't eat one fouls. Okay, we're still live. Good.
Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 19 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Out to the right wing. Here's Clemens. Roy with the rebound. Roy's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Atlanta has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. MP, no good. Philadelphia shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Wallace.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Reed misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
MP goes up and lays it nice and easy. MP's got 38 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Another miss by Philadelphia. And it's the Hawks ball. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Substitution for your Hawks. Waters.
Here's Reed. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Dunk by MP.
And a long windup and strong follow through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
And they did it. A big win for the Atlanta Hawks. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
All right, Greg, that'll do it for this one. You got to love how it's really ramped up the anticipation for the playoff journey ahead. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.
Man,
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. Hey, if it's good enough for Steph, you can't really go wrong.
Well, we win the fucking champ tonight. We thought we bad played to play all this year. I'm going to hit Rodgers to Bruce too. I'm going to edit too. I'm going to end with the last match I'm going to Rodgers. Well, we win the battle, so I am
your Wizards dancers have a very special gift for you at our next giveaway night. We're handing out Wizards Dancer sunglasses to every fan in the arena.
Round one continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Atlanta Hawks, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Wizards. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
We are set to bring you the action as round one of the Eastern Conference playoffs continues on 2K Sports. You look at Washington, they did what they needed to do in game one. Now they just have to keep it going.
They really do. I mean, the pressure is on them to keep home court advantage. This should be a tougher game than that first one.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. We got Repression, and it's MP in at the one spot. And it's Hudgens missing. Inside. And the basket by MP.
25% of shots, so valuable. MP making sure he doesn't waste an opportunity.
Here's Eschmeyer. Pass to Hudgens. Here's Blunt. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
I don't do.
Here's MP. Jamison grabs the board. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just an absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied.
There's the steal. Here's Hudgens. Pass to Eschmeyer. Over MP. Oh, great D that time from MP. Now here's Wallace. He's guarded closely. MP. And a missed layup.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
No one near him. And it's Hudgens missing.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Here's MP. Atlanta misses again.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Hudgens, that's good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's MP. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
A shot by Jamison, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 6.
And there was solid inside coverage, but MP basically just ignores it.
Eschmeyer, the pass to Blunt. And here's Adams. He's guarded by White. Pass to Jamison. Launches a 3. The shot comes out. The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And he makes it.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Washington's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Eschmeyer. Adams, the pass to Blunt. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Washington shooting their first free throws of the game. And he drops the first. Both good from the line that time. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Hudgens. To the right side. Here's Eschmeyer. Here's Jamison. Washington again can't hit.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And the basket by MP.
And this is how locked in MP is. Not letting the bump affect him in the slightest.
Over to the wing. Here's Jamison. Hits the trifecta.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Atlanta calls timeout. Hawks trail by 3. And here's MP. He's got 10. White. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp wrist passing. A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball forward.
Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Washington. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Wizards?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're...
Substitution on the court.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. We've got Filipowski. MP is out there with Washington. Then it's Murray. And it's Wallace in at the 3, the small forward. And he gets it to go.
Guys, it is clear MP is feeling it. And the best way to keep that rolling is keep giving him the basketball.
And the foul called up. Washington in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
I'll play it later on. I'll play the fouls later on.
And one big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a...
Looking at how the Wizards are doing in this series, they were able to hold serve in game 1, but they'll need that. Glad you could join us.
I'm fine. You guys know. It's been good tonight. I'm well.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
See you guys outside. You chose to cry. See you guys outside. You chose to cry. See you guys outside. Goodbye.